Welcome back to Sampstra Games, the place to find new strategy games, and today I've got something really good for you. This is called Cascade Cafe. This is just a demo for now, but this looks really cool. It's like a strategy puzzler. I would probably call it something like Scrabble with numbers, but it's really fun and it's a good game. I'm excited for this, okay? So we're gonna start with the basic map. We're probably gonna play like multiple rounds because it ends up pretty quickly. We'll start off with this beautiful character named Jin. I am going to call them after one of my patrons, Bach. So we're going to be playing with Bach. Let's go. Now, the way this works is that we need to gain 300 points. You can see it in the middle. Whoever gets the 300 points first wins. Okay? Now, the way the game is played is that you place different tiles and then you gain points. You have to connect them with these sort of like, this is called a bridge. So, for example, if I play one tile here with this bridge going this way and then connect another one with this bridge going this way, it will connect up and we'll get points. You get points for either numbers of the same value, so if you place 1 next to 1, you get point for that. Sequences 1, 2, 3, 4, or 4, 3, 2, 1, etc. Or even just 1, 2, it can be a short sequence. Or if you connect loops, meaning that the bridges, these little thingies connect in a loop. Aside from that, you can also have special abilities for which you need energy, which you can see up top over here. We will talk about them a little bit later. Up on this map, you have this blue thing, which is energy. If I place a tile on a blue thing, I will get the points for that. And then we have these sort of predetermined paths. If you place something on a predetermined path, you will gain extra points for that. So for example, I'm going to grab this 4, place it over here, and then if I connect up anything to the 4, I will gain additional points. So for example, I could grab the second 4, and create a sequence, which would normally give me 20 points, but now it's going to give me 30 points because this is from the right path. It has to exactly match this thing on the bottom. Okay, now I can do another connection. I can place another tile here, gain some blue energy. So we're going to turn from 2 energy to 3, and we're going to have a 3 matching sequence. So for each it's 20 points. So this would be, sorry, for each is 10 points. This would be 30 plus 10 is 40. So we're going to get 40 from this. You can see we're doing pretty well. Now he's getting 20 because he had a 4-5 sequence. Now then we can continue with a 4, or we could try to play something like a 3 if we wanted to, but we're going to continue with a 4 down here. Now we have 4 energy now, so we could use some of our abilities. I'm going to talk to you about the abilities in a moment. Now notice we got 30 for this sequence, but 40 for this sequence. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Now our abilities. Falling leaves target any tile with value above 1, then reduce its value by 1. For example, I could reduce his 5 over here, let's actually do that, to 4. And that means, actually, that wasn't the most beneficial thing. Now he needs a 3 to connect it up. He cannot use another 5 to connect up to that bridge. So just the point. Okay? Now, what we can do next, another ability we have is Whirlpool. This is pretty cool. You can place a trap which activates after 3 rounds or when a tile is placed on top. It will discard any tiles caught in the area. Or we can have Vanishing Mist, which places a trap which activates when a tile is placed on top and discard any tiles in a 4x4 area. Couple things to keep in mind. I cannot place a tile, you can see this darkened tiles here, to there. I cannot place it to here, not to here, because you cannot place a tile if it's only surrounded by enemy tiles. What I'm going to do now is going to place a 1 over here because I want to create this connection. So it's going to give me a few extra points. So we actually had 3, so that was not so good. This is a rainbow tile. You can actually place it near the enemy, so it can be useful. You can connect it up to the enemy, won't get points for that, but it could be useful. For example, I could place it here and kind of block his spot, be like, hey, you can't go down anymore, right? So it's just like a point to let you know. Now we've got a 5, which could allow us to connect to the force, but I don't think we're going to do that. Instead, I could also do a 1 here, but it's not going to be as beneficial because I will lose up the benefit of this. So instead, I'm going to place a 3 up here. I'm going to get 2, 3 connections. He's connecting up there. All right, now we've got a 5. Now, the benefit of having loops is that if you have a loop, it will... It doesn't need to be the same number. So you can create a loop with other numbers. So you can like connect 5 to a 3 and still have like a reasonable connection. I think what I'm gonna do is I could get a 5 for here and get 20 points. Or I could just put, you know, let's just put the ones here because we have a lot of them, so we can create like good matching sequences over here. So we're gonna just do that. I've got a rainbow one as well. So let's place rainbow one up here. Sure, this is gonna give us extra energy. Then we could place a trap for him here because he's probably okay, or here. He's gonna try to connect up to that, and we can place a whirlpool that'll say, hey, no, we know you can't do that. Actually, now it's more beneficial for me to place a 4 here because we'll get 54 points for this and 50 points for that, and we will immediately win. Oh, 60 actually, okay. 60 because the 4, the one I placed, was also like the bonus one. Okay, we need 10 points left. Okay, never mind. It's calculated. So we just need something simple. We'll just place a 1 here. And we have 1. Alright, so this was the first level. So let's do another one. We're going to pick a different character so we have different abilities. I don't really use the abilities much. We'll increase the CPU difficulty to 5. And we'll start a game on, let's say, on the X. That's pretty interesting. And we're going to play with this guy, Nemos. I'm going to name him after my patron, so this is going to be Arcus. Oh, his abilities are target any tile and remove a bridge from it. This is very, very cool because you can really mess up the enemy. Reveal all hidden traps, and don't really like that one too much. And crashing wave, target an opposing player tile and discard it. If a tile has the same value, this effect repeats. This is not bad, but you cannot retroactively remove enemies' score, so it's not as useful as it seems, because he probably already utilized this. Now let's place a 1 here. We could create like a 1 loop here. We haven't really been using loops as much as we could, so I do want to kind of show it off and utilize this. So we get 40 because both of these are on an important tile. Now upwards, we're going to place a 2. It's just not going to give us a bonus with the 1s, but it's going to give us a bonus because it's the right kind of tile. He lowered it to 1, which is actually not bad for me because that means I just need a 1 and I can finish up this loop. I could also finish up this loop with a 4 and get some really good score for it, but I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to place a 4, let's say here, to start sort of like a new circle, and we could gain some nice points from this. I think we'll place a 5. Actually, now it might be a good time. We could remove a bridge from his thing. So we could remove the 4 connection to the 5. Yeah, let's remove that. So it's going to, so he cannot, if he places a 3, he'll only get like, he'll get less points from that. Then I'm going to place a 5 here. So I'm going to get a 4-5 connection. That was an interesting placement of his. Then we could do a 3. I'm trying to decide if I want to do a loop. But with the 3, we won't be able to. We could do a 4. And then the third 4 would do... Yeah, that could be doable. We could do a 4 like this. And then if we place another 4 here, we'll have a 4-5 sequence and 3 4s, which is going to give us some points. Alright, now I've got the 1. So now we're going to have 4 times 1 and a loop. So again, so we got a lot of points from having like the same... area and also from the loop, so this went really well for us. Alright, now we could do 5-5 and connect it up to 4, so we'll have 2 of the same 5s and 2 5-4 sequences. Or we could and have a loop, so that's actually the best option for us, so let's do it. It's gonna have same and then twice, actually only once a sequence, right, because this one already got points for, but we get points for the loop. So we got 80 in a single turn, so that's really, really good. And then we're going to follow this up with the... I think we might actually do a 3 here instead of 4, because we get the sequence and we can continue it with a 2. It's going to just give us more points here. Ooh, and let's do a 1 here. It's going to be a really nice setup. See, 80 of the same. And then from the other direction as well, so that's going really well. Now we do have some abilities. I don't think we'll wait out with them. Next, let's use a 2 down here. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're gonna need to place the 3 somewhere new. Or you know what, let's do a 4-4 combo on these 2 tiles, because it's going to give us benefit. He lowered the value of this, so we can do the 2, 3, 4, 5 combos. This is actually quite smart of him. Do we want to remove? We could remove something here to turn it... No, we actually only removed the bridge, so we're not going to do it. We're not going to worry about it. Let's... or... You know what? No, let's do it. Let's kind of mess it up for him so we can connect up to this. Because he would have 3, 4, 5, so 2 would give him a lot of points. Now, I'm going to place the 2 down here, so because now I can get points from having 3 2s in a row. So I'm not too upset about what he did. Lower the value there, don't really care. Now we'll finish this 4 up here just to get the points from it. So we get 40. And 60 from finishing up this sort of required combination. Actually, no, sorry. The 60 was for, because this is like, this is not a loop, this is like a complete sequence. So sometimes you get extra points from that. 2, let's do more 2s. Why not? Come on with the 1 and a 3. Get like a good combo here. Yeah, if I place a 1 like this. And then a 3 on the bottom. Get a sequence like that. You only need 40 points. Yeah, let's do a 1 like this, and we'll do another one, so we'll get another 30 points from that, and that will be enough for us to win. So you can see he doesn't really stand a chance. We're doing much better than he is. Alright, so both Arceus and Bach absolutely decimated their enemies. We'll do one more. We'll increase the difficulty to, let's say, 7. And we'll pick... let's pick this one. Target is 500. And we'll play with... not Kubo. We're going to be playing with... Robert. Target any tile and rotate it. Click repeatedly to rotate. That could be very interesting. Target any tile in selected direction. The tile slides in that direction until it collides with another tile. Wow, those are some really interesting abilities for Robert. I like it. Landslide, move entire grid in targeted direction. Also interesting. I think we'll start with the 1 here. Down here. We could also do a 2 here. Right, then we can connect it up with the 3 this way, so we'll get some points. Probably try to go down there and block me. Okay, he's not blocking me. Could I could rotate his thing. I can't really move it anywhere just yet. I could do a 1 connection like this. Yeah, let's do a 1, 2, 3 sequence combo. He's having some really good sequences there. 4. Sure. I just want to stop him from connecting up with his 1s. Also, I can give a 5, which is going to give me some really good numbers. Oh, he's connecting upwards a bit to me, which is a bit irritating. So now I can get the points from this. That means, though, I could still do like something like this. Block him as well and get at least some points from that sequence. And from completing it. And he's getting 30 here. I'm gonna try to move up here towards this energy point. So we're gonna grab our 3, place it down here to stop his 1s combo. And then we'll connect it up with probably 4s, because we got 2 4s. So we could get some nice combo there. Ooh, or we could place another 3 here. Actually, it's not gonna give us the complete bonus because this 3 has a place upwards. But again, it kind of blocks him from moving, which is good for me. Now, we could do either 2s or 4s. I think we'll do 4s. Actually, no, let's do the 2s. Because if he doesn't place a 1 here, we can place a 2 there. First of all, block him. But also create a connection so we can still do 1s upwards. Actually, could I? No, I'm going to place the 1 here. Like 1, 2, 3, and then the 2s are going to go up. We'll have a 2 that keeps going upwards. We'll have the connection there. And we'll keep getting some energy. So now we could grab some of his tiles and smash them away with the rolling rock. What would be useful for us though? Like we could grab this 5. Maybe we'll try to wait for the landslide or something. And let's do a 1... here, and then if we place a second 1, we'll connect it to the 1, 2 here and to the 1 over there, which is going to give us some extra points. But first, let's do 2 like this. It's going to give us some good sequence. And now let's place the 1 in this area. So we're going to get a 1, 1 point and a 1, 2 point. Okay. Alright, we don't have enough. Okay, now we're gonna... No, we're still not gonna have enough for the landslide. We have to place it here. I wanted to use it just to show you. Oh, what if we grabbed the 4 now from here and made it move upwards? No, but that's just giving him better chances to connect up. Could we target ourselves? Like, could it be useful for us to just like grab a tile and kick it out? Like, for example, I have a second 5, so I could grab this, move the direction up and say, hey, 5, go away. And then I can place a secondary 5 here, which is going to give me a lot of points because I have a great sequence here. So sometimes it can be a good idea to use your abilities on yourself and not on the enemy. You don't want to mess with things up, you just want to make it easier for you. And we'll do one more on difficulty 10. We'll pick something shorter, so like this. And we're gonna be playing with this. Actually, let's play with the same guys we did with the robber. This one's gonna be Rudy. Using up all my favorite names. Not all of them, but like, you know, trying to use a lot of them. Whoa, this is an interesting combo. Do we have anything that matches any of these? We do have the 4. Now notice that these two 4s are different, so if we use this, they're not going to give us a point from that, but it can still be useful. Okay, he lowered it to 3, so now I kind of messed up our points here. Well, that's just being mean, man. You could try to kick his thing away once we get to 4 energy. But... let's do it. We're gonna just give up on that. We're just gonna do our own thing, because he kind of ruined it. And so I'm like, that's okay, let's just do something new. So let's start with the 5, kind of in the middle. So we could connect up our 5s in nice like circles and things like that. So let's have another 5 like this. And then we'll have another 5 from the left. Like that. We could add a 4. We do have a 1, 2, 3 combo though if you want it. Let's add a 4 up here just because it gives us some points. I'm hoping I can get another 5, that'd be really nice. Just another 4. Could we create a loop? We might be able to create a loop though with this 4. So if we could place either another 5 here. Yeah, another 5, this is going to give us a loop and some really nice points because we'll get from this 5 sequence, from this 5 sequence, from the 5, 4, and from the loop. So this should give us a lot of points. Also, this might be beneficial to grab the 5 and kick it away and then place another 5 in that space if we can get enough points for this. Should have connected up towards that point there, but then we'll do a 1. We're gonna do like a 1, 2 combo just with this. Oh, okay, or you know what? No, we're gonna grab, we don't have a 5 though. I want to place the 5 down here on the bottom so I can put a different 5 in there and use it up. Yeah, that's gonna be good. Just need to wait to get the 5. So in the meantime, let's place a 3 here and start like a 3 combo or something. There's really not much space here, which is kind of the problem. We'll continue with the 3, go up there. Okay, now I'm going to grab this 5 and move it down. And then I'm going to place the new 5 in this point. So we'll get the loop again, this 5, that 5 combo, and this 5 combo. I hope. Yes. So we gain 140 in a single turn. Okay. I've got some 4s that we'd like to use, so let's place a 4 here. Get some sequence there. We need 110 points left, which is not as easy as it looks. Now we have kind of finished up our connections here, so we'll start with the 5. Oh, we can't start with the 5 there, right? So we're gonna start with the 5 here. We'll continue with the 4 that goes down and give us extra energy. Now I could move this 5 down and try to do another combo like that. But I'm not sure how helpful that's gonna be right now. Move it down, create a 5. It would give us this 4 5s and 3 5s. We don't actually have the 5, right? So we can do that just yet. So in that case, what does this do? We're not sure. It's probably a trap that will kind of hurt us. I guess we'll start with the 1 kind of here. Do like a 1-1 combo. There's really not much we can do there. We need the 5 to make it work. Now we could place a 1. We can place a 1 here. Get like a 30 combo. Or this 4-5 would only give us 20, so that's not useful. So let's place the 4. No, that's not what I. Sorry. We want to place the 4 like this. Gonna give us another 20 points, and then we can add 3. It should actually give us over the top. Right. So we're actually done. We don't even need to worry about the bottom here. But yeah, if we had another 5, I would have done this combo, which would have gotten us there a little bit quicker. Alright, so we won. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, write down in the comments. And you can play this game in multiplayer as well if you'd like. And you can click on the right towards some other puzzle strategy games. I'll see you there. Bye bye!